What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike and I'm back at it again with another video. About a year ago, I used an investing app where I tried out an investing app known as the Titan app, the Titan investing app, and here's my 1 year later, I guess you could say, review. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. So real quick, here's a rundown of the Titan investing app. Titan invests your money on your behalf. When I first started with Titan, they had two different portfolios that you could choose from to go ahead and invest your money. Overall, that was the stocks portfolio and the crypto portfolio at that time. Inside the stocks portfolio was three different funds. Each one of those funds pretty much corresponded with a different type of investment when it came to investing into stocks. So they had the flagship fund, which would pretty much invest your money into US companies. They had the offshores fund, which would pretty much invest your money into international companies or pretty much companies that's not in the US. And they also had the opportunities fund. The opportunities fund would invest your money into small US companies, while the flagship one would invest your money into large US companies. Besides that, the only other option they had on the platform was cryptocurrencies. So you can go ahead and put your money in and they would invest that money on your behalf into cryptocurrency, which they believe would go up in value. And of course, you would make money from that as well. Now, considering this is a 1 year recap or 1 year review, pretty much I'm sure everyone here or a lot of people here are interested in how much money I either made with Titan or lost with Titan, trying to figure out if it's the right investment platform for them under the sun. And overall, let's start with those numbers. Let's give you those numbers right here. I started my Titan investing account with $500 and I did not put any more money into it up until this point. Right now, my investing on Titan is sitting at $1,300. Overall, my portfolio is down about 14% since I started and about 13% year to date. However, if you compare that to the entire market, or at least the market I was pretty much invested into, which was that flagship fund or large US companies, aka the S&P 500, right now the S&P 500 is actually down year to date about 18% as I'm recording this video, while Titan is only down, for me personally, about 14%. So overall, my Titan flagship fund is actually beating the S&P 500 right now as far as the entire stock market as a whole goes. And also compared to my Robinhood portfolio, which I invest the majority of my money, that is down about 15% on the year, still slightly beating the S&P 500 for the time being. So from that standpoint alone, Titan has honestly done its job and I'm honestly pretty happy about it. It's overall beating the stock market as far as the global S&P 500, and my portfolio is outperforming that right now. Will that be the case going forward? We'll have to wait and see, but right now, I'm pretty happy with it. And on top of that, in the grand scheme of things, over the next 10, 20, 30 years, I don't think this year is going to make that much of a difference when it comes down to these numbers. Now, you're probably sitting there wondering, Mike, how in the world are you down 14%, 15% in Titan, but overall your investment is up since you started with Titan if you only invested $500? If you're overall down, how could you possibly have $1,300 in your account right now? And that is from you guys. That's from referrals. So thank you very much for that. When I first started with Titan, I invested $100 to open my account and then another $400 about a couple of weeks later, pretty much when I made the video saying I was going to invest into Titan. As I mentioned in that video, when you go ahead and sign up with my referral link down below when it comes to Titan, you're going to get anywhere between, I believe, $25 and $10,000 automatically deposited into your Titan account. They're going to give you anywhere between $25 to $10,000 for free just for signing up and depositing $100 to start your Titan account. On top of that, when you use my referral link, you'll also get a 100-day free trial of Titan because Titan is not free. It's not a free platform. They overall do charge you a monthly fee or a 1% fee every single year to go ahead and use that platform to overall invest the money for you. All you're simply doing is putting money in and they're going to invest all that money on your behalf. So that would be a $5 fee every single month if you have under $10,000 in your account. And if you have over $10,000 in your account, it's going to be a 1% fee every single year. So 1% of $10,000, $100 every single year. Anything above that, of course, is still a 1% fee, which is pretty much in line when it comes to a competitor. You can consider Titan not a hedge fund, but like a hedge fund. And typically hedge funds charge you around 2% every single year. But if you look at something like a robo-advisor, which is a little bit less than what Titan does, something like Wealthfront or Betterment, they charge you a 0.05% fee every single year. So a lot less actively managed than what Titan is. Titan is a little bit more hands-on. They're going to move, stocks and funds and crypto. They're going to move that around, I would say, every quarter. While if you compare it to a robo-advisor, they're probably going to invest you into some typical ETF and pretty much change it maybe once every 10 to 15 years. They might not touch it that much. And that's why it's so much cheaper, because robo-advisors don't have to do as much work on that part versus what Titan has to do, as they are actively managing your portfolio pretty much 4 times a year. But like I said, all of that is waived because you get that 100-day free trial if you use my link down below. You don't have to do that. I was just saying, I was putting that out there, but you do get that free money and you can go ahead and do whatever you want with it. So if you're interested in signing up for Titan after you watch the rest of this video, then sure, by all means, go ahead and use it. If not, that's cool too. You're not hurting me. It's okay. I really appreciate you for just watching the video. But let's get back into it. Now, those portfolios that I mentioned in the beginning, the stock portfolio and overall the crypto portfolio, they're great. They're solid options. But overall, for a long-term investor, I think it's nice to have a diversification when it comes to your portfolio. Maybe being invested into real estate, maybe being invested into a little bit of bonds, depending on how old you are. Just other ways to diversify your money other than just putting it into all stocks or all crypto. And Titan has that for you with these brand new features as well. They actually just came out about last week, so this is actually a perfect time for me to make this video, funny enough. But either way, Titan now allows you to invest into real estate through their equity funds, and they also allow you to invest into private credit. Now, I haven't dived too much into either one of these. I'm not personally invested into either one of these, but it is an option for you to overall diversify your portfolio. You can go on the Titan app and sign up and do everything like that. You can do a quick quiz and they'll tell you exactly how they feel as though you should invest your money based on the age you are, your time horizon of when you might want the money, and a couple of other questions. So that's completely up to you, but it is nice to see that Titan is still adding brand new features and brand new ways for you to go ahead and invest. And on top of that, providing those features to someone that might not have as much money as a typical real estate investor or a typical investor that invests into private credit. And I can tell you right now that investing into both of those industries isn't really the cheapest thing to do if you're going outside the stock market. When it comes to real estate, of course, you can go and buy real estate investment trusts on the stock market. You can go and buy REITs. I talk about them on the channel all the time in my Robinhood videos, so check those videos out. You can just go and buy the stock. That's cool, but Titan's going to do it a little bit differently, so that's cool as well. That's just another option for you to diversify yourself into that. And then when it comes to private credit, definitely not an easy industry to get into, especially if you have very little money, maybe $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, compared to someone that might have $100,000, $200,000, $1 million, $2 million to go ahead and invest their money into that. Those are pretty much open to accredited investors, and you're bringing, or pretty much Titan's bringing all that down to a retail level where people like you and me can go ahead and invest in these things that people that have over $1 million have been doing for decades now. If we take a look at the Titan app right here, we can scroll on down and see that you can invest into real estate right here by just clicking on the plus on the real estate icon. Scroll on down and see what the parameters are for investing into real estate. I haven't dived into either one of these yet, so I'm not fully 100% knowledgeable on how everything works, but you can see there is a minimum investment of $2,500 for real estate, which makes sense because you're investing into a different asset class versus just buying a stock that might be $20, $30. On top of that, minimum additional investment $50. Titan platform fee 1%, manager fee 1.5%. And if we can go back, we can go ahead and check out the private credit option as well. Go ahead on and scroll on down and see what they're talking about. And you can see the minimum investment on this one is $2,000. Minimum additional investment 1%, and you can see all the other fees they have for this as well. Like I said, you can do your own research and figure out if this actually works best for you. Personally, I haven't dived into it, and I don't think I really will. As far as real estate goes, I think I'm actually going to try out the Fundrise app. I've been using it for a little bit of time, haven't invested too much money into it, but if you want me to make a full video talking about Fundrise, just let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to sign up for Fundrise or something like that, it's pretty much a real estate investment, then you can do that as well. I'll have a link down below if you want to get started, jump ahead, or whatever. But either way, that's all really Titan has to offer for right now. And on top of that, they also offer you IRAs or retirement accounts. So if you're interested in opening up a retirement account, such as a Roth IRA, I think it's a great idea. It's tax-free money when you go and retire. Great idea. You don't have to do it on Titan, but it is an option for you if you want an all-in-one type of investment place to do all of your different type of diversification when it comes to your portfolio. Honestly, looking back a year, I didn't think a year from now I'd really be recommending Titan. At first, I really didn't see everything they could do at the time, and I also thought the fee was a little bit high for the amount of stuff that you could do. But now with the platform overall opening up to more ways to diversify your overall portfolio and completely giving you a hands-off approach and still allowing you to see everything that you're invested into and ask them questions at any given time, and also provide you with tons of different support on their social media channels through email and everything like that. Honestly, Titan sends out I think a daily and weekly email pretty much giving you a whole bunch of different investing information. So if you're not a solid investor, or you just don't know about stocks or crypto or real estate or private credit, then they're going to send you emails and pretty much updates and stuff all the time on getting you up to speed on what you're actually investing into, because it's no point in doing all this if you don't even understand what you're investing into. It's pretty dangerous to do something like that, to be completely honest. So yeah, I think that's really great. All the resources that Titan provides is really nice, and I'm really surprised over this past year where pretty much I just didn't expect to still recommend it. But here I am today, about a year later, and I honestly do recommend Titan. It's not for everyone. I do not believe it's for everyone, but for a person that just wants a completely hands-off approach, just wants to give a organization, I guess, some money and invest that money on their behalf while they still have all the knowledge and can still withdraw pretty much at any given time when it comes to stocks, I think it's a valid option. And of course, like I said, you can learn more. You can do your own research before you jump into this. You can do the 100-day free trial as well. So it's completely up to you. This isn't for everyone, but it's definitely not useless. I think Titan definitely has a place in this world right now as an investing platform. And honestly, the only other place that you're going to get this type of, I guess, background is from a high-end hedge fund, which pretty much you have to have millions of dollars just to begin. Titan, you can start with about $100. So I'm just saying, I think it's pretty solid. I think I would still recommend it. And that's pretty much it. Overall, I do enjoy investing on my own and just buying stocks and dividends and stuff on my own with my own portfolios. But Titan definitely has a place in the space today. So that's pretty much all I got. If you guys have any questions about Titan or anything else about Titan that you want me to talk about, the next review will probably be out a year from now. I'll probably actually end up depositing more money into Titan to see how things go in the future. And yeah, and more of my money personally. And yeah, I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little bit of time. But if you have any questions, definitely just let me know down in the comment section below and we'll talk about it. Overall, that's pretty much all I got to say. That is Titan 1 year later. Do I still recommend it? Yes. Is it for everyone? No. But is that okay? Of course. So I'm out. That's all I got to say. Take care of yourselves. If you have any questions, let me know. Stay safe. Stay positive. I got more content coming. I think I got a credit card video coming and some, of course, tons of stock stuff this month. I'm just waiting till I get paid for my new job. I actually just got a new job. So yeah, that's a whole separate thing. I might have to do a life update video or something. So yeah, either way, I'm out. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay positive. Stay hydrated. Dollar Mike. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.